I originally planned on working on something far more funny, as well as giving a shout out to my new favorite small YouTuber who only has 700 subs as of this moment, but I'm sure it will grow. The boy has endless talent. But I'll save that for later. I came across this because it was brought to my attention by numerous subs. Oh, bloody buggery hell, it never fails. Turn on the microphone, phone goes off. Sit in silence, no one says a damn word. It's a Reddit post that was posted 23 hours ago. The title states, at this point, YouTubers are harming Fallout 76 and its players. Yes, me and many others like me, but namely me, because I was saying Fallout was fucked since 4. Everybody else is finally on the shit I've been on this for a while now.
Speaking of Morrowind, did you know that Bethesda's first PC user mods in 2002 were for the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind? 15 years later, Bethesda continues to support the mod community.
The gravy train, baby.
Yay, you can nuke your friends and see what happens. La de friggin' da. I mean, honest to God, I don't hold out much hope for Bethesda anymore because they've become creatively bankrupt over the years. I don't know if you realize it or not, but as someone who's been playing games with mods for years, especially Bethesda games, you find that most of their ideas that they have now were taken from mods from previous years. It's kind of like the guy screaming about Watergate, and everyone's like, shut up, you freak! Everything's fine! Then shit hits the fan and everyone's like, oh, I always knew something was wrong. This Reddit post is everything it aims to be, it fails. It's trying to be neutral and not point fingers, but in a way it does. We all know, oh, by the way, this has been altered. I have the original version. We all know Fallout 76 has its flaws, but those of us that have stuck around also know that the developers behind the project are trying hard to fix their mistakes and make the game more enjoyable. Unfortunately, those YouTubers who profit off of news-related games need content. Fallout 76 is such a dumpster fire, my friend. You don't have to try. I've gone out of my way to just avoid as many Fallout stories as I possibly can because the beating the dead horse thing. But on the other hand, as someone who's been mad at fucking Bethesda since Fallout 4, all right, I've been there, kid. I was just like you. I was sipping the motherfucking Kool-Aid. But Fallout 76 cannot be excused. Fallout 4 was bad, but at least it ran. I'm not going to say it just worked because it didn't. Fallout 76 is an asset flip of epic proportions. Look at the fucking Christmas store, dude. I avoided that cancerous story. The Christmas store alone is up for legal debate. Literally, they're breaking the fucking law by saying, oh, these Christmas items are on sale. How can they be on sale? They've never been on sale before, so it can't be on sale now, motherfucker. But I digress. Maybe this guy has a point. I'm sure most of us can agree Juicehead used to care about the game, but when the popular opinion of Fallout 76 being a trash game came about, he hopped on the hate train and started clickbaiting the shit out of it. Listen, I think even Juicehead couldn't play that shit off as something good. You know, you can't. It's like, it's trying to be the PR man for Marion Barry. Now, you might not know who Marion Barry is, judging on your age. You're 19, so you don't fucking know. Marion Barry used to be the black mayor of Washington, D.C. He was also caught for enjoying a bit of crack. In his off time, a little bit of crack. He got fired, obviously. He should be. I mean, as Chris Rock said, if you smoke crack at McDonald's, you can't get your job back. But Marion Barry did. Point being, imagine your career is Fallout shit, and they put out something bad. And you have to try and spin it into something good. You gotta weave it into gold. But the thing is, Juicehead isn't Rumpelstiltskin. You can't turn that straw into gold. And you can't sit there and say something's good when it's not. When it's blatantly, obviously bad. That's as far as I'm gonna take it. I'm trying to be more positive. This is Positive Gundam. Hashtag DSP Positive 2018. A few people like myself feel like they were clickbaiting even before the hate came out. I don't know if that applies to me. I try not to clickbait, but listen, YouTube's algorithm really, really, really likes clickbait. And sometimes people got to do what they got to do. So I understand, but I don't condone it. But hey, the fuck do I know? Look what I'm doing here. This isn't rocket science.
That's why I use Anusol too, because my beautiful asshole could use less side effects.
I can handle people talking bad about the game because they don't like it. We all have our opinions and game style preferences, but people trash talking a game because it's the norm and believing everything a YouTuber says without thinking twice is too much for me. All right. See, I'm not getting mad at whoever wrote this. I'm not even going to give his name to keep people from sending him hate, because that's how much I care. I'm not going to send people after you. Here's the thing. If Dave Moss from Dave Moss Tuning, you probably don't ride motorcycles, but for those of us who do, Dave Moss is a suspension guru. If Dave Moss put out a video and told me, like, I don't know, we're going to go with a Chinese brake line or a Chinese rotor is a piece of shit, I'm liable to believe him because it's Dave fucking Moss. He knows what he's talking about. In the motorcycle world, do not fuck with anything made with China. Do you hear me? You put Chinese shit on your bike when it comes to like your brake, suspension, whatever, you're going to get fucked up. I don't care what you heard from somebody who says their friend had one and they're fine. As far as Fallout 76 goes, it's universally panned. Many people have played the game. I mean, how can you sit here and try and defend that it's just the YouTuber's fault? The fact that Bethesda support launch tickets of everyone who was inside of the customer care area trying to get a refund or the canvas bag replacement. There are tons of people who literally were demanding their money back. Are these people like wrong or something? Like, it's a game that has done poorly. There's no way around it because this was a cash grab. It was an asset flip. It was Bethesda attempting to capitalize on games as service. You can't sit here and look me in the face and say, you know, that $20 power armor is as good as The Witcher's Blood and Wine expansion DLC. Cut us some fucking slack here. But I will say this, we're YouTubers, we're all piranha. You know, we taste little blood and flesh, it's gone. We'll eat everything, the eyeballs, the bones, whatever. The point being, this isn't just something that was spurred on by popular YouTubers. I've played the beta myself. I have access to Fallout 76. People offer me keys to this game. I've turned down like 5 weird middlemen websites that for some reason have this abundance of cash to try and throw at me to get me to play Fallout 76. And I refuse to play it. Even for money, dude. Because I played the beta and I fucking hate it. They want to buy me. They want to buy my loyalty. And I'm not for sale. The funny thing is, I'm sure there are people who enjoy the game. Like, I shouldn't use her real name. We'll call her Jessie T. She's the girl who posted on Reddit about like Bethesda leaking everybody's information from their home address, phone numbers, emails, and what cards they use to buy the Fallout Special Edition BS. She says she likes the game. You don't see me attacking her. You didn't see me attacking her when she leaked this information. Good for her, she likes the game. This seems slightly competitive. And don't even get me started on the Power Armor Edition. This company gives so much of a shit, they false advertise a canvas bag with your Power Armor helmet and then don't give you the canvas bag. They give you cheap nylon that I guarantee you in 5 years times max, that canvas bag is going to deteriorate into this sort of like gooey substance because it's that cheap. They had to literally be under the threat of being sued to do something right by the fan base, for God's sakes. But it's not Bethesda's fault. It's YouTubers' fault for pointing out this level of asinine greed, capitalizing on a franchise. And the funny thing is, nobody gets mad at people who are paid by Bethesda to shill the game. Now that I'm more popular on YouTube, I can tell you, a lot of companies contact YouTubers of my position and bigger and offer them wads of cash to be positive about shit. I'm not going to say who or what, but I have also received these offers. It's crazy amounts of money. I've got some integrity left and retardation, apparently, from people I've talked to about this. So I've turned it down. But when you see people who sit there and are invited to the special Bethesda press event that, by the way, the influencers got a canvas bag, but not you assholes who paid $200.
6 until October 8th, when I'm allowed to upload my videos, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed myself. I got to play with a bunch of other people, and we had a blast exploring the map together. The graphics were gorgeous.
Oh
like
my
I was
god,
saying,
look at these
so
textures. Look at the
hot-
textures on this pole.
you know when you put like wallpaper or like a piece of paper up and you sort of like fold it over each other?
Yeah.
You know, if you do it around like something like circular, that's
Mhm.
exactly what this looks like.
Yeah, wow. Jesus Christ.
They just folded textures on that fucking pole and left.
Saying shit like, I hope everyone has a great day today, except the people who hate Fallout. Ooh, take that, you haters. If Bethesda fucked up my favorite series of all time, do you really think I wouldn't say anything just because they invited me to parties and events? Because if so, you clearly know very little about my big fucking mouth. I think your mouth isn't very big when there's cash involved. And you ever notice how most influencers had nothing but glowing shit to say about Fallout 76? Even the influencers that got like the $200 Power Armor Edition, they're excited about that shitty little nylon bag. But notice how the people who paid $200 for it weren't so happy with that nylon fucking bag. I wonder why.
Not a bad deal if I say so myself. Kill me, please. I want to die.
But I'm going to be cool and not dig deeper into this because I'll get sidetracked and I have serious ADD. I am a victim, so to speak, of clickbaiting, non-fact-checking news that 95% of the YouTuber base of Fallout 76 is. Once again, I've played the game, it's shitty, and I can tell you there are a couple people who are influencers that are under Bethesda's pay umbrella. Do you know how I know? Because friends of some of these people have reached out to me and verified many things. The funny thing is I'm showing some level of discretion by not spilling the beans. Here's the thing. Ah, God, it's you know, YouTube fucking sucks. You know, it sucks. Because it's like, if you sit there and you actually are honest about things, you're labeled a hater or something, or you're not fact checking. But then there are people who make money being positive about shit, and nobody's ever really mad at them. I mean, granted, you get some people who sit there and go, oh, well, you're a shill, and then they go, oh, well, fuck you, ha 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 ha. And, you know, the real laugh is with the person who's kind of getting paid because they're walking away with money. I'm sitting here, and I'm at the mercy of YouTube's algorithm. Fuck it, who cares? Let's move on. I remember the experiment someone did about making up Fallout 76 may become free to play, and seeing how public it would get. A couple days ago, I was playing Overwatch and did LFG, blah, 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 blah. Basically, he then says someone was doing a social experiment saying that Fallout 76 would be free to play, and now it's everywhere because we're all hive-minded. You know, someone said it would be free to play, and we all believe it. Now, here's the funny thing. Did you ever stop and think that just maybe, I don't know, games like this have become free to play? Black Desert used to have to pay for it, now it's free to play. A lot of games like this become free to play. Let's see, Fortnite used to be a game you pay for, now it's free to play. But Fortnite's successful. Point being, many of us genuinely think Fallout 76 will become free to play. Oftentimes, an idea you think is revolutionary isn't that revolutionary. I remember when I thought I came up with YouPorn. I called my friend Doug up in the middle of the night. It's like 3 a.m. I'm like, dude, I got a great idea, bro. All right, get ready. He's like, all right, hit me with it, man. What is it? I'm going to make this website called YouPorn. And then he goes, dude, YouPorn's been out for like 3 fucking years. And I'm like, what? Seriously? He's like, yeah. So I Google it. YouPorn's out, obviously. I remember when I thought I came up with Beast Mode energy drink. I, honest to God, drew up the cans, everything. Turns out there's already a Beast Mode energy drink. There's a Beast Mode fucking workout powder. These ideas aren't exactly that fucking revolutionary. Odds are something you thought of, someone else thought of it 10 different ways and then probably 10 times better in the first place. By the way, how are you a victim of clickbait? Is this a generation where, I know he's 19, but goddamn, do you have to make yourself a stereotypical millennial? I'm a victim of clickbait. Well, then I'm a victim of not getting laid. Who the fuck do I write a Reddit post to? Now, if this guy's being attacked for like Fallout, you know, that's kind of comes with the territory. He says people send him stuff like, you wasted your money because Bethesda is making it free to play, blah, blah, blah. Listen, are you really going to be that turned off of someone telling you you're an asshole because of something you like? Dude, I like post up on occasion in the comment section, my stupid ass YouTube thing, community section, where you can, look at something I'm doing and I'm like painting Gundams, Gunpla. And then sometimes people say I'm a fag. One guy goes, makes sense, you're a soy boy who complains about the gaming industry and some other bullshit. Homo. You know what? I don't care. So what? I like it. Fuck off. Who cares? You don't like it? Whatever. You know, what happened to that? What happened to just, if you like something and everybody else doesn't, you fuck off? There are people who like to fuck horses. Granted, it's not legal, but when there's a will, they find a fucking way. You think me saying this shit is sick? Stop some of the fuckers around here from fucking horses? Let me tell you, they don't even got time for my haterade. What the hell's wrong with you fucking horses? Fuck off, Gundam. It's a free country. He also talks a bit more about people calling him a Bethesda fanboy, rich right kid, blah, blah, blah. He's 19, lives on his own. He works a minimum wage job, scraping by. It's the usual thing. It's the internet, dude. Whenever you face opposition, people shit on you. I'm not going to shit on you for that. Good for you. More power to you. You like Fallout, so be it. And this is the part that actually got me to bother with this shit. So to all the YouTubers who have read this, and I know you are reading stuff from the subreddit because you really want that sweet, sweet clickbait juice, please shut the fuck up and let us enjoy our game. I can understand the sentiment if I came to your house, you know, you were playing Fallout 76 and I like kicked down the fucking door like Macho Man Randy Savage and said, snap into a refund, motherfucker, and then hit you in the head with a laptop. Then I can understand you being this fucking militant with fuck off and let me enjoy the game. But I'm not. The fact is, Bethesda's fucking up. Habitually. Repeatedly. The Christmas shop is a travesty. Just because you enjoy the game doesn't, like, make what's going on not fucked. It doesn't make the fact that a lot of people were disappointed. It doesn't change the fact that Bethesda skimped out on canvas bags. It doesn't change the fact Bethesda leaked people's information. It doesn't change the fact the cash shop is expensive. The game was buggy at launch and it will stay buggy. It's a Bethesda game. It will never change. With love, though, well, that's kind. Thank you. Someone who actually gives a damn about this game and its player base. Oh, please, the player base. The player base that gets tilted because they're getting nuked. Oh, yeah, by the way, check Reddit if you want. Fallout 76 doesn't change the nuclear launch codes. Ever. Can you believe this shit? Well, actually, you can. I've known about this for like weeks, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to ruin the experience for the Fallout 76 player base, but I'm doing it now because I can be an asshole. So if you really want to fuck somebody's day, go right ahead. Go get the launch codes off Reddit and have a blast. But remember, you launch 3 nukes at once, the game will crash. And by the way, I mean, wasn't there some guys banned from Fallout 76 for beating up a guy and saying funny homophobic jokes? This is the strongest queer I've ever seen. My God, it was hilarious. And I know in this day and age, that's tilting for young people. I mean, back when I was young, you know, when I was 19, I was worried about a guy breaking my fucking jaw. That was usually something that got me in an uproar. But now, you know, some teenagers picking on an adult gay man. It's just too much. Hashtag I'm a filthy casual and proud. That's another sad thing. Being a casual gamer is the fact that you're willing to accept games like Fallout 76. Underbaked, underplanned, underdeveloped, underdelivered, underworked on, but those microtransactions are there. Oh yeah, and the widescreen mode that's supposed to be 21:9 is actually an any file tweak, so basically people could have done this themselves at launch, which many of them did. You know, that's not a sign of like just a really half-baked turd. It's my fault as a YouTuber talking about Bethesda not doing something. That was me destroying this game somehow with my little videos. He then got roasted on Reddit. No surprise there, really. I'm not even going to bother reading some of these because I just sit back and laugh and it would just turn this video into a much longer piece of shit than I want it to be. So I should just leave it there. Shit. I should just leave it there. Lord knows I've missed plenty of funny sticking points, but I don't want this video to be 30 or 40 minutes. This is just sad. This is coming from a guy who can get a free copy of the game anytime he wants, from multiple parties. And if I really wanted to, I could play this game and be paid for it. And I still say fucking no, it's a bad game. I'm sorry, it's bad. My God, the head bobble alone made Zill dry heave into his fucking toilet. We stopped the stream because Zill was about to vomit and I felt nauseous. But I'm just being over-exaggerative and salty, some would say. And that's not the case. That's genuine there, dude. My God. I need to get into game development. I really do. I'm going to put out... Oh, wait, I don't have... I need to buy a game franchise that's popular. I need to get rich, then buy Arkham Knight, and release broken bad games. Then again, Arkham Knight's last game wasn't very good, was it? Shit, I didn't even touch on the $18 microtransaction. Ain't nothing micro about that shit. I'm not mad at this guy at all. And I'm not going to say his name because I don't want anybody going fucking after his ass. If he enjoys a game, he enjoys it. But YouTubers are not responsible for Fallout 76 doing poorly. And the player base, if it's dwindling, that's because the product is not very good. I didn't even touch on the fact that, like, the PlayStation version has performance issues. You spend $60 on a game and then it's this horrible mess. That has nothing to do with YouTubers pointing it out. I just like to point things out and make fun of it. That's kind of my kink. Yeah, I should get the hell out of here. Rate, comment, subscribe only if you so choose to. If not, the hell with it. Because you know me, I can't ask anyone to give more of a shit than me in the age of apathy. But, you know, as always, for those of you who do follow me, thank you. For those of you who do share me, thank you. All of you that are around, thank you. Special thanks to my Patreons, because I don't talk about it much. Because I don't want to be one of those guys who sit there and just keeps plugging that, you know? So I'm only going to say it once, and I'm not going to say it again. This is just from experience. I listen to one of my favorite podcasts right now, and every 5 fucking minutes, those motherfuckers are plugging the P word. You know, every fucking, like, I'm sitting there laughing and ha 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 ha, boom! We'd like to take this time to ask you to subscribe to our Patreon, you know? And I'm like, again? It's been 5 minutes. How many times do you need to tell people? The product is good to give you something. You don't have to ask. In my personal opinion, maybe I'm crazy. This is a whole different rant. I apologize. I'm going to get the fuck out of here for real. Because you don't need to hear me ranting about my favorite YouTube channels and podcasts, telling people to send them money every 5 seconds. Because then I'll piss off a whole wave of motherfuckers.